Welcome to the third part of Track from Scratch video series where we are making a tech house track from scratch together, no editing, just raw production process. And in the third episode of this video series, I would like to focus on the details of the arrangement. I'm not going to do automation yet because it's not the time. That's going to be a bit later. But for now, I would like to make sure that we finish the intro. So like this, the intro, the starting point of the track, then the main drop, cool down, like the transition to the break, and then hopefully we're gonna have some time to work on the break as well. I'm not sure, I don't know how it's gonna be, but yeah, let's just see, have some fun, make the track, and see where it goes. And before we start, if you guys interested in coaching and you want to work one-on-one on your music, all links down below. Feel free to book a call with me, send me a message on Instagram, whatever works best for you. And without further talking, let's get started with the video. So let's quickly have a listen to what we have so far. I think we're just going to listen to this part because we're going to be working with this one. But the only thing I'd say about the intro is it feels a little bit empty. I think this is not bad. I don't want to change anything here yet, at least like in this video. I was actually a bit wrong. It's actually sounding quite nice. So the only thing that I would do here is I would like to try and make some sort of variation to the kick. Let's do like a double kick. Yeah, something like this could be nice. So as you can hear, it doesn't change that much, but adding those micro variations is what makes your track sound professional at the end of the day. And then I'm just going to continue listening and giving you my comments so you can understand how I'm thinking about the process. Okay, here we could add a little short like noise sweep or some sort of effect. So I'm gonna go to this twisted transition because they have quite some interesting sounds. Let's try something like this. It's as long as I need it to be. So we need something to add in here. Okay, and this part I want to make a little bit more smooth. So for that, what we're gonna do is we're gonna draw an automation line. So we're gonna start like this, then we're gonna go a bit up and then back again to something like this. And when you do so on the kick and the bass group, it creates like quite nice transition effects. So same should go for the resonance, so it's not too much. And we should do something like this, and then we just need to draw the automation line, and we should start from here because otherwise if we have too much kick in the bass here, it just takes away from the energy. I don't want that, so everything should be nice and smooth. So yeah, as you can see, just making those micro changes. Oh wait. Okay, there's something still missing. This is not bad. I'm liking that. Maybe. Maybe just different noise sweep or some sort of effect. Okay, what if we try to do something like this? This is quite interesting. So, not bad, not bad. I might change that eventually, but it's giving some sort of feeling, because like in this part, it felt a little bit empty. Something is missing. I was thinking about some sort of like drum loop or something. Not loop, but some like one shot hit effects, impact, something like that. Yeah, just make this one shorter, and yeah, that's exactly what we need. Okay, I like that. Let's put that into the FX section. Okay, maybe one change that I want to do to the arrangement here, like the main drop, is what if we don't add the like bass housey lead and we add it after the fill here, because otherwise I'm teasing a little bit earlier than it should be in the arrangement. So let's do something like this instead. And I just want to add some really weird effects. I don't know why, I just feel this way. Hard to explain. So again, something. Okay, not this one, but oh, this one is quite, maybe, I'm not sure. No, like the problem that I see here is that we don't have that much of free space in terms of the frequencies, so this is why it's really important to pick the right effects. Okay, maybe we could roll off the low frequency, something like this, and then add a bit of. Yeah, why not? Let's try. Okay. Okay, quite nice. So what I like about this effect is that when it is there, you don't really hear the effect that much, so it's not like super noticeable, super audible and obvious, but when it's there, it's giving some sort of vibe. And I could just add a different sort of effect, maybe like a simple noise sweep, but just way too generic, too boring. I don't like that. Okay, so in this part, what I want to do is I want to add some sort of crash ride sound to emphasize the new drop, like not like completely new drop, like new section of the drop per se, right? So let's find some sort of ride. Maybe something like this, and then add a lot of reverb on it. Yeah. Okay, and now this needs some reverb, and for that let's use Valhalla. Should be quite nice. the sound doesn't work yet. Because I don't know, like, I'm looking for organic, I'm looking for digital kind of crash rate sounds. Yeah, okay, this is quite nice. So we can use a bit of delay on the sound. And something like this. We can change it, so I'm not going to spend too much time on that, obviously. Okay, quite nice. And then we can put it into the drums group. So as you can see, I'm just adding little details here and there, so we should be able to focus on the break soon, at least like a little bit in this episode. I have one more idea for the little break. Not quite sure if it's gonna work the way I think it should, but it might be something interesting, because that's a pretty cool sound that I use in a lot of my tracks. So if we have enough space for this sound, it will fill up the space in a really interesting way. Let's check it out. Okay, this is quite nice. Just cut more of the low frequencies. Yeah, something like this. Okay, so in this part, I'm also feeling that I want to add some sort of percussion, or just something. Maybe. Okay, let's try it out. If it's not gonna work, then we're gonna skip that. Just some sort of loop. Okay, this is quite cool. The only problem that I can hear is the space is quite limited because it's already filled up with all of the instruments. So I'm not sure. I'm just going to try. If it's not going to work, then I'm not going to use a loop here. Probably like more simple sort of drums. So I would need to do percussion with MIDI. Okay, this is quite cool. In next episodes, what we're gonna do, we're gonna work a little bit with the warping here to make sure that it hits together with the instruments. Not necessarily like hit together with the notes of the instruments, more like in a way that it works rhythmically and if possible melodically. So I'm gonna put it here just for the future idea. I might change that a little bit like on the meantime. Not like in the video itself, and then show you. So we're gonna see, but I just feel like we would need to add something here to make it a little bit more interesting, to add a little more variation. I don't want to have anything here. Okay, so that's gonna be the cool down where we are going down before the break. So I'm gonna delete most of the sounds here that we don't need. Something more like... Okay, and now I would also need to put a filter on both of the lead sounds, but since one is frozen, I'm gonna put it on the group just so I could do it in the context of this video, because I need to freeze some of the channels because otherwise my CPU just goes insane. So okay, so we can do something like this, leads group. And from here, we're gonna close the filter. So something like this. Okay, so let's check the okay, what if we don't use the lead sound here, and instead of that we're just gonna add a nice delay tail, which is going to create a transition to make the arrangement a bit smoother. So let's try this out, something like this. Then we can, let's say we're gonna start from here and then do something like this. Okay, so I have a reference track. This is also my own production. In terms of the structure, we're gonna do pretty much something like that. So let's listen to how I did. Okay, so we can do something similar. So from here, I would okay, so from here, let's use a filter and do something like this. Okay, and then I would use around 170 is the sweet spot. Okay, I would need to work on the transition here just to make sure I have the part that I need, which is mostly this one. So maybe Yeah, we could say it's something like this. I'm gonna change that later. So okay, we would need one more noise sweep. Noise tools. Something simple, something nice and simple. Maybe something like this. This is quite cool. Yeah, maybe we can use that for the break, for the yeah, something like that. Quite simple and nice. So we can just use the end of the sound here, something like this, and then create a fade in, and hopefully that's going to work for the transition. Okay, this is not bad, obviously not perfect, but we're gonna change that in the next episode, or in the next episodes. Yeah, let's leave it like this. Okay, so now we're gonna start working on the break. I'm not sure if we will be able to finish it during this video, but let's work on that. So in the reference track, I started with the break a bit earlier. So it can be like a nice idea to just, you know, do the break after this one, but I think it's not gonna be as bad if we add like another 8 bars before the break. Why not? Okay, so I know a specific sound that I want to do. It is I think it was, yeah, it was this one, and this is the sound that I use a lot in my tracks to make a nice transition. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna add it just before the drop ends. Yeah, this is what we need. Alright, so I like that a lot. And now I want to do something similar. Alright, so the structure is going to be pretty simple. I'm gonna show you. So this is usually how I'm making my breakdowns. I'm just literally copying myself. I don't care about the rules. I don't care about like me copying myself. I just have a formula that works really well. So I'm gonna use it just the way it is. Okay. Okay, so from here, what we can do is we could first add a nice atmosphere or a texture. So for that, I'm gonna use contact. Yeah, let's do something like this. And then I'm liking to combine organic sounds with electronic sounds. So we're gonna work on the structure of the break here a bit. Okay, so let's do textures. Yeah, let's just find some nice texture. The key of the track was F. So I don't want to be like a very low. This is pretty cool. I like that. Okay, so this is the starting point, and I can extend that a bit. So we can go through some other textures just to, you know. Yeah, this one is really nice, like a little bit trippy, but not too trippy. I like that. So this is quite nice, and then we're gonna have this playing like this. So this sound already has some movement, and this is really nice because it's not gonna feel static during the break. So I can freeze the track, and then we're gonna add a couple of more atmospheres. So usually I might add like a melody, some organic instruments could be an option. Sometimes I just go with more like atmospheric kind of breaks, so I don't add a lot of sounds. So it's gonna depend, since I'm just freestyling, I'm just trying to do something, so we can check how it's gonna sound. Okay, we can flatten the track because we don't need it. I would recommend just freeze and flatten everything because it saves a lot of CPU, and then you have the audio file, so it's way easier to work with audio. Okay, so this is the sort of the foundation. Now what I want to do, I want to add one more texture with Omnisphere. So it's either going to be, it could be like a soundscape, why not? Let's just do like this. Alright, so something like this, and then Quite nice. I like that. What if we do like... Okay, I want to do... I'm not sure if I should keep the high note because like, it's quite nice, but... Alright, I think we're not going to use... It's quite nice, but... Okay, maybe we can do it the other way around. So let's mute the note. And we're gonna have two layers, but separately, so I can control the level of the each individual layer. So I want to put something more into here. Okay, so that's going to be layer number 1. And then we're going to have the same one, but with a high note, because I still like the sound, but I'm just not really sure about how it sounds like together. So we can do something like this, and then I'm going to control that individually, because it's also really, really nice. Okay, freeze the track. And then add the second layer. So that's going to be the second one. Okay, quite cool. And then we're going to make it a bit quieter, so it is there, but not as loud, because otherwise... Yeah, something like this. Quite nice. I like that. So that is the foundation. So what we could add as well is some sort of drum loop. So let's go to wave files, bass loops, drum loops, pads, atmospherics. Okay, what if we just experiment with the... This is quite cool. It's not going to be like super standard, so I need to check. So if that's C sharp, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, four notes. Let's do +4. I'm not sure if that's going to work. I'm just trying things out, but it could be something interesting. No, definitely doesn't work. Maybe this one? What if we put it here? Okay, no, doesn't work. Okay, what about stabs? Could be something. I don't know. I just like mixing stuff. F sharp -1. Okay, if it's not gonna work, then we're gonna go with something a bit more simple. Oh, okay, this is quite nice. Okay, so you can hear I'm sort of mixing techno, minimal house, like everything in one project, but yeah, I just like that. Yeah, okay, so let's do something like this. Okay, and also let's do one more thing. Let's put the reference track so I can see where the drop is. Okay, so from around here, what we should do the build-up, and the build-up could be pretty much the same as the main drop. Oh, like not the main drop. I mean the same as in the beginning of the track, right? So. Okay, the only difference between the reference track and this one is that I already have sort of the main theme. I might work on that, but yeah, as you can see, in terms of the structure, everything is going to be pretty simple. So I have found a cool sound. So a couple of things that I still want to add to the break is going to be some Foley nature sounds. I don't know, maybe a thunder, some water sounds or something like that. A bit more, so like I have a bit more variation. Then some orchestral drums, like really big ones. I like that a lot. Because like it adds a lot of nice movement to the track. What we have is cool, it just like needs some polish. Okay, so from here, that's gonna be a place for the bass. So let me go to my presets, and that's gonna be the last thing for today because I'm already filming for like 40 something minutes or around that. So let's add two more like 1-2 more sounds, and then we're gonna wrap up the video and continue in the next episode. So it's gonna be like this, and then this one as well. Okay, so let's try something here. I want to do some like pad rees bass thing because it's something that I use quite often. And then we can do the scale. We do F, and what if we do Phrygian or Phrygian dominant? Phrygian dominant. And now let's listen with the track. Okay, and then we can and then something like this. Quite nice. Okay, I think that's okay, not bad. And then we need to add a bit more variation. So probably something like this. I'm gonna play with the melody in the meantime, like outside of the video, and then show you. But the most important thing, just like, is that you understand what I'm doing here exactly. Okay, and here we're gonna do something like in the reference track. Yeah, so it should be something like this. Okay, so that's pretty much it. So we worked a little bit on the details. I added some sounds here and there, did micro changes to the arrangement. That's gonna be it for this video, guys. So yeah, I'm quite liking where the track is going, what kind of sound we have so far. It's gonna be quite interesting. So yeah, thank you for watching. I hope that you learned something from this episode. I see you guys in the next one. So if you're interested in coaching, all links are down below, and see you guys soon.